Okay.
All right,
we're
here we
officially
go.
live.
Yay!
Sweet.
And then we can also chat to the right and then like add questions or add anything that we want. And then at the end of this, I will email you guys the final link because it won't be this link. This is the link to like join in. Afterwards,
Mhm.
you'll be linked to my YouTube channel, but then I'll give
Okay.
you guys the YouTube link and then everybody can put it on their assignment when they turn it in because we're supposed to
Okay.
put it in the comment
Okay.
section like he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So are you going to email it to our Gmail accounts?
I'll just reply to the thread that we're
Oh.
already in.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So we're just starting with what? The assignment, that the work mini project
Yeah.
one?
Mini
Mini
project
project two.
or
2.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
did everybody try it?
I started it and honestly, I'm a
Started.
little frustrated.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I haven't. Oh my god.
I'm pretty frustrated right now. Well, here's the issue. They gave us the 3 little videos, right, to watch, and that was very understandable. You can copy it and you can do it and you understand it. But the way that they set up the project, instead of just saying, here are the numbers, do an average of this and do it like they're like, oh, we're having issues with this and this. And like it's
Yeah.
hard for me to understand what they're really asking. Instead of just saying, do the ratios off of this number,
Mhm.
they put it in a way where you have to even try to figure out what they're asking. Once I got to like F and G and those at the end, I don't even know what they're asking. In all honesty, I was so confused.
Well, I think I try to do it. I don't know if mine is right or if I missed a step, but I think I have it pretty much completed. I hope.
So calculate the monthly average. So Michelle, how did you start in this? Like, did you just kind of go A through I
Yeah.
guess, and just kind of do it in order?
Yeah. So we're not allowed to share our screens until we get the project done, or are we allowed to share it as part of this group? Do you guys remember what the rules are?
From what I understood, and there's so many rules about this. It's driving me. That's the other part that's driving me crazy. I thought we could share mini project information back and forth. We just couldn't
I did
share
too.
on text. Is that what you guys
Well, I
understand?
thought we could share our screens. We just couldn't share like our formulas and our actual hard documents, but you could look at the screen. We could share screens to look at it. Does that
Yeah.
does that sound right?
I think that's right. Yeah.
But I think just on mini project.
Right. So let me see if okay. So let me pull up my document here really quick. And then I can kind of tell you what I did. Okay, so this was mini project 2. And this was
And you can
actually really
screen
different.
share on this, right?
Somehow, yes.
No, you can. You have to go to the left and it has that little green button that says screen share.
Yeah. Screen
and then
share.
you can do it that way.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's kind of slow to open, so hopefully it will get open here pretty quick. It's a little slow. I don't know why. Next time I'll make sure I have it open. I got on this a little late, so I was just responding that I can meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you guys were meeting. So I was glad I got on when I did. So
yeah. Let's do. Sales and sharing.
Come on. Oh, I wonder if it's because I'm in. Okay, just a second.
So on this, I imagine, is this just 2 tabs at the bottom that you're creating? One with all the data and one with...
I think we keep all of the ones and then we just create the summarize, right? Or is there another one we're creating? Aside from the summary.
No, I think you're right, Karina. Just summarize.
So we have the summary tab, and then we have a new tab we're creating that makes everything make sense, I guess, right? Is that what you're saying?
Right. Wait, repeat that?
That you have one summary tab with all the data, but then you have a separate tab with everything in the order that they're asking.
Yeah.
In the order. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs: alpha, beta, delta, gamma, and omega, and then I have a summary.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I have too.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because when you said other, I thought you meant like one other.
No.
Okay. All right, so let's see. How do I share my document now? You said it was where on my thing? Oh, on the green dot?
Yes, and then
okay.
click on screen share.
Okay.
No.
Vamos a hacer esto, ¿sí? Vamos a extender los videos. Y...
Okay, so this is my document.
Okay.
Wait a second. Let me do a different one.
Okay.
You know what? We should all mute our microphones while she's talking so her screen can show up.
Gracias.
Can you guys see my screen? Is that a yes? You guys there?
I am so sorry, you guys. Somebody just rang my doorbell. Just give me 10 seconds. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Hold on.
No worries. Go ahead.
So can you guys see my screen by chance? Hello?
Yes, I can see your screen. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, I was on mute and then I was
Is
typing.
anybody there? Can someone answer me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I took the total cells, and so as you can see, I have all of them there, and I have their totals. So then on the next, I got to pull up the directions so I make sure I understand where we're at here.
I actually got a letter from the HOA this week, and I had called somebody to come give me a quote.
Okay, so let's see. So it said, first of all, it was annoying to click through all of them, so I gave them all their names so it's not annoying anymore. Number 2, it said assign appropriate names to each of the 5 cell history ranges on each sheet, then use the name ranges in all your reference catalogs. So did you guys already know how to do all that? So like if you look at my formula on top there, it says equal round average cells alpha, and this one will go to beta, delta, gamma. Did you guys all understand how to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So we all got that, right? And then on the next one it said, so here's the summary sheet. Create a table that calculates the sales for the entire 6-year history, which is the first line, line 4. Line 6 was the average monthly sale. And then it says change the above 2 measures so that their calculations are rounded to the nearest thousand. So then you just have to go in and change your formula. Everybody get that piece too? And did I do it right?
I think
Okay,
that looks right.
And does what I'm saying make sense?
Yes, makes sense to me.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
No, yeah, we'll see when I get there.
Okay, so I took the average sales and then I rounded them to the 1,000, which was the -3. That's how you get to round to the thousandths. If I wanted to round to the hundredths, it would be a -2.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one was, let's see, just in case there are outliers, include in another appropriate calculation of central tendencies. So when I went back and I looked at that paperwork, it looked like the central tendency was where you had to find the median. So that's where I went and found the median, and that's what I don't know if is correct or not. Anybody else have a thought on that?
I haven't gotten that far yet on the project, but isn't the media just the same? You just do equal, medium, median, and then you put the range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I want to make sure. So it says, isn't that the one that takes out the outliers? I guess my question for you guys is that okay?
Yeah.
So the calculating the median is what reduces the outliers.
Yeah,
Or
because it
takes
just
into
puts
account the
whatever
outliers.
numbers in the middle, and doesn't take the average, which would be something that would totally throw it off. Right. Median's right.
Okay. So the
Mhm.
median's right, and then from there it looks like. Can you give us a sense of how much on average the sales have been dispersed or fluctuate around the average monthly sales for each division? And so how can this average dispersion around the mean be measured? Include these calculated results for each division. So that's where I went and did that standard deviation.
Okay, that's the part I think that I don't understand.
Is a standard. So I had a hard time with the standard deviation myself. So I had to go back and reread that. Go ahead.
Understanding what standard deviation means.
Yeah.
So I use it all the time. So I'm a financial advisor, and so I use
Good.
it all the time with yeah, well, maybe. I use it all the time with investments to kind of show, hey, for like this mutual fund. So take for example, this mutual fund averages a 12% return per year.
Okay.
But let's say its standard deviation was 8. So that means although the average is 12, it could be as high as 12 plus 8. So it could have been as high as a 20% return, or 12 minus 8 be as low as a 4% return. So it can deviate 8 percentage points from its average. That's what standard deviation.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Somewhat. Across the board, so like each so if I have a number, let's just say a 5, and another person has an 8 and there's a 12, and let's say the median is 7, does that mean then that it's from my 6 could be a 0.2 standard deviation up or down? Does that make sense? I think I'm missing the point of standard deviation.
Standard deviation is just trying to show you the variance, or the
how much we fluctuate around the mean.
How much you fluctuate around the mean. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Or the standard. I mean, it's depending on how you're. It could either be from the mean or from the average, but depending on what you're basing it off of. But it's just trying to show you the up or down from the middle of what it normally is.
Okay. Okay.
And how far that range goes.
Okay. So did you guys need me to keep sharing my screen and keep going through it, or?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I would think, yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna help
share my
me.
screen if you guys didn't, if you're
Yeah,
like, we
please.
get it. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go back to it now. So here's. Okay, so can you see my screen again?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I did the standard deviation for E. And then it said that it wanted it calculated as a percentage. So that's where that coefficient of variation came into play.
Hmm.
So then that changes the standard deviation into a percentage, correct? Is that how I understand that?
Yeah, so meaning that it could be up or down 46%
Okay,
of that
from
median.
the median. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So then that okay. Okay.
So I mean, it looks right because if you think, oh, the median's what is it, 614,
614.
and it's deviating up or down 283.
Mm-hmm.
So, or I don't know, is it right? Because if your best month was 1.1 million, 1.175 million, then that doesn't, then it seems like the standard deviation would be higher. But I don't, you know what I mean? Because 614 plus 283,000 is not 1.1 million. It's too low. But I don't know.
So Michelle, can you click really quick on one of your alpha or beta? Because I had ended up doing a ranking column on each of those, and I want to make sure that you did the same thing.
Yeah.
A ranking column.
So I put it. Here's my ranking column.
Now I have a question. Did you use the average or the EQ?
I use the EQ.
Okay. Okay.
And what did he say in those videos? What did he say? Yeah.
Remember, and
So
I can go back and
to keep up with all of it.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Say that again.
I had to print the transcripts with the videos to go back when I was doing this assignment so I could understand it all.
Makes sense. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. You can go back to the summary. I just want to make sure that the column that I did was in the same for each tab too, right?
Yes, I did. So there's the beta one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, I did. So I don't know. I don't honestly know if this is right. This is what I came up with.
Well, should this be the purpose of our part 2 meeting? Is just to, because I'm not quite to this point in it yet, but part 2, maybe we should all
look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for the standard months report, that's the count blank cells is what I did.
Yep.
And then best of sales was kind of just the ranking. So I did the large sales, and then they wanted them rounded to the thousands again. And then I did the same thing with the worst, the small scales, small cells. And then I ranked them that way. And then I just did a grand sales for all divisions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's so long.
Yeah, so what do all your individual tabs look like? I'm kind of curious what you... So what we're looking at now is your summary tab, is that right?
Right. So in my alpha one, I didn't do anything with them except for add the ranking to them.
Okay.
Because it didn't sound like we needed to. I just left them.
You labeled, I think they asked on the individual ones for us to select the amounts and then label it up there, right? You did that too?
Yeah, so like my cells, so I have cells alpha, then I have cells
Yeah, yeah,
beta.
yeah. Okay,
So
yeah, I see it.
everything references the cells. That center column here,
Yeah,
right here.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to make sure. That's the only other thing that I did as well.
So that's kind of what I came up with.
Okay.
Should we go take a look when we meet? Because I'm okay to meet this Thursday. We'll have to figure something out next week. But should we take a look at the project 3? I think that's due Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
So yeah, maybe we should take a look at that so that when we meet too, we at least have read it and see what that looks like.
Okay. On my back on here. Is my screen still sharing or is it done?
Oh, it's still sharing. I'm looking at myself. Okay, now it's done.
Now
Okay.
it's done.
Okay. So I actually haven't looked at that because I haven't finished all of the videos.
Yeah, me
yet.
too. Yeah.
So I don't know that
So
I
what
can
does it
actually
look
see
like?
that. I don't know because I don't think you can see it until you complete that
Oh,
mini
but-
quiz, right?
Karina, did you say you did it?
Didn't what?
Do you have the Project 3 access because you completed all the videos? Because I haven't either.
No. I was just saying if we could
We
by
can't.
by Thursday.
Oh, I agree. By Thursday, then we should go through this project, just a real quick view of it, and then go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will
Are
have
we-
submitted our project. We will have submitted this one by tomorrow. So I guess Thursday is just going to be a, hey,
That's
what did
true.
you get? Because this is what I got. 'Cause
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Because we do have to start that tomorrow.
So this one's due
Wow,
tomorrow.
okay. Jeez. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of work in this class.
Yeah.
A lot. I'm not.
Is this one really due tomorrow?
I didn't know that either,
Yeah.
but it is, huh?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure it is. Hold on. Let me take a look. Due midweek. That's what it says right here.
Yeah, midweek. Yeah,
Which is tomorrow.
Wednesday and night.
Is it mid?
Mhm.
Okay.
Tomorrow, 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is it tomorrow or Thursday?
No, it's tomorrow. It's due tomorrow.
All right. Well, I got some work to do tonight then.
18.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess we'll talk about the next one Thursday night.
Yeah, the next one Thursday. Yeah. Oof.
Okay, and maybe we can all have a draft and compare.
Yes, I think that would be good.
Awesome. Okay, good.
Well, I'm just glad that you at least had gone far enough that we had something to discuss, and you kind of, I think, helped us at least in the right path,
Yes.
Michelle. So
Yes.
thank
Okay.
you.
Big
Yeah.
time,
Good.
Michelle. Thank
Yay.
you. Yay.
Well, I'm
Thank
glad
you so
I
much,
got
Michelle.
on. Good deal.
Yeah, no, we're glad you got on. So we'll just play same time Thursday again.
Yep. 7 o'clock Mountain Time.
Yeah, it will
Yeah.
be good.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we'll
Great.
figure
And
out
who's
a
gonna
more
sit-
steady rotation.
Are you going to send an invite, John or Katrina? Karina?
I can send one out. It's fine. I'll show you how to do it too, John, just in case. And the
Okay.
reason why on my email I had said that I might be a few minutes late is depending on traffic coming home from work, because it's
Yep.
6 o'clock my time, and I get off at like 5:40. So depending on the time, I might be a few minutes
Alright.
late. So,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
no problem.
I'll set it up for Thursday. And then I'm sorry, guys, I have like training for this volunteering thing that I'm doing for 3 weeks straight. So yeah,
Yeah.
starting next week is when I can't do it Thursday. So we'll just maybe figure something else out on Thursday. We'll talk about what would work for everybody.
Yep.
I apologize.
No worries.
Okay. We'll work it
But
out.
then after
All
that,
right.
I'll be free again on
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds good.
perfect.
All right. I'll email you guys the link shortly.
Okay,
All
great.
right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All
All
right.
right. Good
Okay.
night.
Bye.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.